Chris Bellini here, the Blue Jean Critic, with my quick take on the new film, The Huntsman, Winter's War. It's actually a prequel and a sequel at the same time to 2012's Snow White and the Huntsman, which starred Kristen Stewart. Now, you won't see her in this film, but luckily Chris Hemsworth and Charlize Theron, they return to reprise their roles. They're joined by Jessica Chastain, Emily Blunt, Nick Frost. Always a good thing when you see those names on the marquee. Now, it's a prequel because the first third of the film is dedicated to meeting two sisters, Ravonna, played by Theron, Freya, played by Emily Blunt. We meet a young Eric, a young huntsman who's taken from his family and forced to join the Northern Army. And as he grows up, he falls in love with a fellow huntsman, a woman named Sarah, played by Jessica Chastain. From that point, we fast forward to the sequel part of the movie. Snow White's ruling the land, Ravonna has been defeated, and now there's an issue with the magic mirror. So Snow White wants it taken away and hidden, and in the process, it's stolen. Freya wants it for herself so she can use the power to take over the kingdom, and who's gonna stand in her way? Eric and Sarah. Here's a scene from the film where the two are caught in a net by two female dwarves, and I think you can see, don't worry, that the female dwarves probably aren't too interested in hurting him.
Careful, sweetheart. I don't want to ruin that pretty little face of yours.
We have no quarrel with you.
We seek a mirror.
I don't got no mirror.
Oh, that's clear.
Right. Oh, you are. Get you.
No, enough. Just tell us what you want.
Well, personally, I'd like you to take your shirt off and prance around for me.
You know, I gotta be honest with you, Snow White and the Huntsman wasn't my favorite film, so I went into this film very hesitant. But oddly enough, I liked it more. But at the end of the day, what does that really mean? Were there some positives? Absolutely. There were some great visual effects. All the actors turned in solid performances, especially given the material they had to work with. Theron, she ate up the scenery as an evil, evil queen. Nick Frost delivered some pretty funny moments, but for me what stand out the most was the romantic relationship between Sarah and Eric. When you throw in the theme, Can Love Conquer All, I gotta admit, I'm a sap for that kind of thing, so that's the one thing that really got me invested in the story. Unfortunately, although it's central to the movie, it's not really the focus of the movie. You have the issue of the two sisters, you have the dwarves, you have the issue of the mirror, so those moments I love, but sometimes I had to wait a long, long time to get to them. The story was predictable, we've seen it before in one form or another, and after the introduction of a pretty interesting backstory, the film starts to fall flat, and it simply follows a point A to point B narrative, and that was a little disappointing. Would I recommend it? I'd recommend it to people that love Snow White and the Huntsman. I'd recommend it to people that love Chris Hemsworth, but for the most part, everybody else, you may want to stay away from this one and wait for DVD or Blu-ray. That's my quick take on the new film, The Huntsman, Winter's War. Back to Ball Rock, No Name, Creepy Coffee Movie Time, and another interesting film, Horror Hotel.